Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Communities Live here at Sheffield Live 93.2 FM. And we have singer-songwriter Emma with three M's. Good afternoon.
How are you doing today?
I'm very well, thank you. We were just talking about it a little bit earlier. I'm very curious. So why the three M's?
So, my name is originally Emma with two, but if you Googled Emma with two M's, a lot of other things would pop up that weren't me. So, we added an extra M so you could find me easier.
So very clever, very clever. I'm going to ask you, so give us a bit of background. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am originally from Connecticut, so I'm from America, but I've been living in London for about 8 months now. So, I'm on this side of the pond. I started playing piano at age 5 and started singing at age 6. And I wrote my first song at 12, and I haven't really stopped since.
And I mean, I've got to ask you as well. I mean, who are your main influences? And also, if there was anybody that you could work with in the near future, who would it be and why?
Great question. I think Bon Iver is probably my longest lasting, most impactful influence. I think he's amazing and his artistry just is timeless, and I'm so impressed by him. Um, I'm also influenced by the storytelling of Joni Mitchell and Phoebe Bridgers and like the real um, image-based storytellers that I really look up to. And I think my collaboration would probably be Bon Iver as well. I think that would be just an absolute dream because I've been a fan of his for I can't even too many years, so many years.
So, well, you never know. Who knows? Who knows?
You never know. You never know.
Who knows what happened in the near future? And I want to ask you as well. I mean, for anybody what wants to break into music, not necessarily the music industry, but for anybody that wants to do like music, I mean, what advice would you give to our listeners? And also, how difficult is it?
It's a very good question. Um, it's pretty difficult. I think you have to have a level of a little bit of insanity. You have to be a little bit crazy to want to do this, and myself included. I think you need to have the drive, a little bit of crazy, and a lot of passion. And I think if you don't have that, then maybe this isn't the right industry for you. But if you do, then do it. And I think if you stay truthful and honest and tell your version of the truth, then people will resonate. But it's hard. It's hard. Even if you do all those things, you never know. But that's what I've been doing, and I've been trying to do that, and it's led me to a good path so far. So that's what I would say.
And I mean, what was your first song that you heard that captured your imagination and thought, "Gosh, I really want to become a singer-songwriter"? What was that song?
Like in my life, the first song I heard that made me want to do this.
Yes.
Ah, I have exact answer for you. It was Carole King's Tapestry album. I
Right.
was listening to it as a kid, and I distinctly remember being in the car with my mother and asking her, did she write these songs or were these songs already existing? And my mom said, no, she wrote them all. And I said, oh, you can do that? I didn't know you could do that. So I don't know if it was a specific song, but it was Carole King's Tapestry album that showed me that you could be a songwriter and sing your own music. So distinctly remember that moment.
And you're also currently on tour and you're supporting Pale Ways. So tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, oh, it's a great time. We're in London right now. We're heading to Oxford tomorrow, and then we have 4 shows left, and then we head to Ireland in next week. Uh, it's been so much fun, and I've been loving meeting everyone after the shows and talking to everyone and putting faces to names I've seen online or people who've liked my music, and actually seeing people come in real life and support has been I honestly had a moment where I almost started to cry one night and I was like, oh, this is just amazing. And I felt so lucky to be out on the road and it's been just the best time. And everyone's just lovely and Pale Waves are amazing. And I couldn't ask for a better tour to be on.
And will one of the locations also be in Sheffield by any chance?
Will not be Sheffield. Sorry to say. We were doing a fair amount of UK dates like in places like Sheffield, but it's not Sheffield. And it's just Ireland and Northern Ireland for the rest of the run. So unfortunately, but maybe next time. You never know.
Sorry about that. Just muted myself. Sorry about that. So watch this space, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to talk to you about your new EP. So it's called Cars and Wednesdays, Charles. So how long did it take to put together? Was it a long process or did it come together quite quickly?
It took about a year to write all the music. So all of 2024, I was focusing on writing for this EP. It came together in about a year, and then it took a year to release. So it's been a 2 year process, which is kind of crazy. But when you think about it, when you're not in the music industry, you go, "Oh, this is forever." But it didn't feel like forever. It felt really fast. It felt really fast. Went by really quickly. Um, yeah, first song I wrote for this EP was February of 2024 in London. And then last song's probably end of the summer of 2024. And now we're end of 2025, which is just mind blowing. But here we are.
I know it goes crazy, isn't it? It's unbelievable how
Insane.
time flies.
It's crazy.
And I mean, is there like any songs that didn't unfortunately make the cut for this EP that you wanted to put in but unfortunately didn't make it?
There are so many songs that I write that I love. A lot of the songs I write, I really do love. Um, I wrote a lot for this EP, and a lot didn't make it. A lot didn't make it, and there were some songs on there that I really, really enjoyed. And there's a graveyard of music that every artist has of songs that just don't get released, which is too bad. But I also know that I'm choosing the best of the best, and I know that the bunch is really good, and I feel confident that I wrote enough to have been able to choose the best of the best. So I feel good with what I'm putting out, but there are a lot that I didn't release that I quite enjoyed, but neither here nor there.
Do you think eventually there will be like a B side for your EP, or are you thinking like maybe we can put this to a future album in the near future?
Yes, I could absolutely put some into the album that I'm working on. I kind of did actually. I put some songs that didn't make this EP this round into the album that I'm working on. So the ones that were really, really good do stick around. And I make sure that they see the light of day because they deserve it. But I have a 14 new songs that I'm working on for my album that are some new and some from the EP writing process. So they do live if they're good.
And I mean, how difficult is it to find that sound that you're looking for? Then, I mean, as a musician, are you still currently looking for that sound, or have you found what you're looking for right now?
Um, I think it took me a really long time to find my sound, but I think I found it at this point. I think I went through a bunch of different projects and different ideas and different things that I was looking for sonically. It took me a while, but I'm really happy with the sound that I found at this point. And I think I know I have my taste level. I know exactly what I would want. Um, Even if I'm working with different people, I can articulate what I'm looking for. And if they get it or they don't, that's neither here nor there. But I feel confident in the sound that I found, and hopefully we'll continue to expand going forward.
And how can people get a copy of your EP? I mean, will there be physical copies that people can get as long as digital?
No physical, just digital. It's hard. It's very expensive to make physical copies, and I'm not quite ready to do that, but you can find them everywhere online, anywhere you stream music, it's there.
And for people who want to follow you on social media, do you have X, formerly known as Twitter, Instagram, Facebook that people can follow you on?
Yep, everywhere online. It's Emma with three M's, and my Instagram and TikTok handle is Emma Says with three M's, like Emma Says Hi. You can find me at Emma Says on Instagram and TikTok. And my website is emma.co.
And my final question for you, Emma, is I want to say thank you for joining me. What would you like to say to our listeners who is currently listening right now?
Oh, I would like to say I appreciate you for being here. I have a few shows left on this tour if you'd like to see me live. I'm going to be playing in Oxford tomorrow, and then Dublin, Cork, and Belfast next week. If anyone's there, I'll be there. And I hope you like the music, and I hope it resonates with you, and I hope that there's something in there that might make you feel a little bit less alone. That's what it's for.
And you know what? You just reminded me of one more question actually
Yeah.
about the tour.
Okay.
So, is there any tickets still available for the future for this tour?
Yes, I believe there are tickets available for all of the shows right now. So you can go if you're there, you can go.
Emma, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much for having me. It was lovely to chat to you. Appreciate it.